Hi, this is Trevor Conquergood. Welcome to this week's RNK Software Club's video for the week. And the topic for this week is about the thread chart. And as you know, the thread chart is found at the bottom of your workspace, and all of the colors in the Floriani 360 kind of everyday colors are available in our thread chart. However, there's other thread charts that are available, and when you click on the button beside the thread chart, you can change to different thread brands, as well as different Floriani thread charts. And so I will say that there'll be a new one coming out with the next update of the software that will include all of the trending colors and the encore colors and the retired colors, and so basically everything that's not already in kind of our Floriani 360 everyday colors can be in a different palette. What I wanted to show you guys today is how you can create your own thread chart. And just as an example, I created one that's called the My 48, and it's kind of like a nice little rainbow of colors that I don't have to really scroll too far to find, you know, a few shades of pink and a few shades of red. And it's based on the Floriani polyester thread chart, so the same colors, just a few less of them. But you can create your own thread charts, and they can include any brands of thread. You can even mix them together. So if you own some Floriani and some other kinds, and you want to create your own thread chart, then you're going to look under the Tools drop-down menu. And the tool is called the Thread Chart Creator, and it's found right here. And when you choose that, a window opens up. And so I guess the first thing would be, you know, what do you want to call your new palette? So maybe give it a name. I'll just call this one today. And basically, I need to add some colors because there's no colors yet. And so I'll click on the Add Color option or Import to open up the window. So basically, when I choose the import color, it opens up a window, and this is where you can choose from any of the different thread brands, and basically you could mix them together. And so, for example, if you had some Floriani, you would find your Floriani poly thread chart, and if you owned this color red, you could select it and say import, and that adds that color to your screen. When you want to change the thread chart, you can just pull this up and say, well, I also own some of the Quilter Select thread, and you know, I have this one here, and import it. And I will say that the colors in your thread chart will appear in the order that you introduce them. And so if you're wanting to create kind of like a rainbow like I did, then you kind of have to think about it and decide which color comes first and which color comes next, because there's not necessarily the ability to reorganize them once they're in here. So you can add new colors and remove new colors, but not necessarily reorganize them is the only thing. So like I said, just add them in the order that you want them to appear. But this is basically how you do it. If you want to save the chart, then you can simply choose Save, and it's going to be called today.thr, and so that's what I'll say yes. And so now that thread chart would be available to work with down in the bottom. It's not very exciting because it only has a couple of colors, but the idea is there that you could build your own thread chart. If you wanted to remove the thread chart, you could choose delete. If you want to work on a different thread chart, you can choose open, and it will let you come to all of your thread charts. And so if I wanted to work on, for example, the My 48 one that I previously created, I can select it and choose open. And so here's the colors from the My 48 thread chart. And if I needed to add a new color, I can click on Add Color. So Add Color will add the color from your RGB selector, whereas Import Color will allow you to select a color from a thread chart. And so if you've got some Jenny Haskins thread and you want to add it to your thread chart, you can just select it and choose Import. Over here you have RGB numbers, and so if you know the specific RGB values of your thread, you can actually use that to come in and type the R and the G and the B, or just use the little rainbow kind of pictogram that you could choose the colors from and say, well, I like that color and I'd like to add that to my, so when I click Add Color, it adds the color that I've created over here. And this is kind of generally how it works. You can add your own colors to your color palette. If you don't want those colors, you can remove them afterwards. And so just select on a color and say remove. And you can add and remove colors and create your own thread charts. I won't bother to save this because I didn't want to make changes to that particular thread chart. However, if I say exit, that's fine. I'm not going to change it. Say yes. And then come to your thread palette selector. And now if I scroll down and look for one that's called today, it's right here. Oh, look, I have two of them that has the name today. And so the one that we just created is probably this one, and it has a red and a blue. So I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you create your own thread charts. The real benefit would be when you use a program like, for example, the Photo to Stitches tool, because now you can choose the thread chart that is the thread that you own, and all of the colors that are selected in Photo to Stitches will actually be colors that you own already in your stash. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Until next week, have a great day, and bye for now.